it's all bandaged up. Welcome back to the video, guys. Episode 36. Snow is really starting to melt off. We had some rain a couple of days. It's only a matter of time until everything is cleaned up and we're back to business as normal for the week. What do I want to get done? Mostly just kitchen stuff. Last week I put in the little pieces here. This week I want to actually make the drawers and get this kitchen rolling and get the project rolling and get the bus out on the road rolling. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna read you the measurements for the drawers in the kitchen. We have our measurements. Let's get to cutting. First piece of plywood cut in a pretty long time. Can't lie, it's pretty nice having iced coffee once again in the afternoon instead of always needing hot because it's just too cold out. Oh, that was close. It was a very close call. So I was cutting this piece of wood here, you know, just like normal, just like I would always cut. I don't know if the saw blade is getting dull or what happened, or if it hit like a pocket of glue in the wood and the plywood or something, but it kicked back without making any sort of like initial sound like it would normally do if it's catching on something and you have to kind of stop, pull it back, and then go back forward. Just kicked. So I nipped the edge of my finger very slightly on that saw blade. I got really lucky that I didn't catch my actual finger or anything like that. So it's all bandaged up. I'm gonna call it for here for today. I actually have some other stuff to do anyway that was probably gonna be my last cut of the day regardless of what happened. I'll come back out here, I'll get back to it tomorrow. I guess I just gotta be more careful with the saw. Before we head back outside to start our work for the day, I want to go over what happened yesterday. I just want to show you the injury. So if you guys are really squeamish, there's really not blood or anything really too much right now. But if you guys are really squeamish and don't even like the look of cuts or fingernails being messed up, injury, anything like that, skip forward to this timestamp here. I'll wait. Okay, if you're still here, you want to see the injury. So here it is. As you guys can see, it's really not too bad. It's mostly just my fingernail and there's like a little split on the edge of my fingertip. I don't think that it was the actual saw blade. Otherwise, I feel like it would be a lot worse. What I think actually happened was when the wood kicked back, the wood slammed into my fingertip. And the second thing I want to say is I know yesterday after it happened, I came back out and I came at it with like a smiling attitude and whatnot. And that's just kind of how I deal with injuries and whatnot. I do want to say, I feel like I have to address this because if you guys are building a bus, if you're new to using power tools, if you're building anything at all, you got to be super careful with power tools. They will hurt you if you're not paying attention and not being careful. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get into today's work. As I was skating, I got a little delivery. The new Before I Die clothes are here. This is super exciting. Bunch of stuff. Feel good though. Yeah. Oh baby. Oh baby, we got our stuff. There are a few things that I have to change because this is still the sample process. On this beautiful blue crew neck, I love this crew neck, it's so nice. This logo here on the sleeve is supposed to be over on this sleeve. Change number 2 is on this pink hoodie. The spaceman here is too big. I'm gonna shrink him up a little bit, and then over here on the sleeve, it says leave your legacy going up the sleeve. And I decided to flip it and go down the sleeve instead. So when you have your arms crossed or whatever, you'll be able to read leave your legacy. Have our little design here, which is staying, and then same thing over here. The sleeve says before I die on it. I'm just gonna flip it around and have it go down the sleeve once again, just like the pink. Also on these more relaxed fit joggers, I'm moving Spaceman to the other side, Leave Your Legacy to this side, and it's gonna come down the leg. That is the last change, and now back to the build. I decided to use the miter saw for the smaller cuts and then the table saw for the bigger, longer rip cuts. I don't have any more scrap wood that really fits the sizes I need, so I need to cut up some bigger boards. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get the circular saw, but it's actually pretty freaking cold out today. My hands are getting kind of numb. I'm gonna pack everything up and head back inside. I have some other stuff to do, and then I can come back out here and finish off my cuts. Hopefully tomorrow it'll be consistently sunny and not so windy. All right, we're back out. It's a new day. Today, the plan is to get the cuts done, at least for the first three drawers. But then I want to put at least the first three drawers together as well. But at least the sun is shining. There's not a single cloud in the sky today. Today I have this trusty 2x4 that turns out my brother had cut up already to use for the table saw. So this will probably come in handy with pushing these pieces along a little bit better than using just my hands. Alright, we are ready to assemble the three drawers for the right side of where the sink sits. I ate, I took a nap, I really needed one, I was super tired, but now we're back, we're kind of rejuvenated a little bit. I don't know, I'm still pretty tired, but we're gonna finish these drawers off, we're gonna get them done, and then we'll be ready to move on to the next set of drawers. This is one of the new Before I Die pieces, by the way. I like my hoodies a little big, so that's why it's a little bit bulkier, but man, this honestly, I'm not even just saying this because like if I didn't really actually like it, I just wouldn't even say anything. I would just go back to the drawing board and redo the whole thing. I already did that once, so this is probably one of my favorite hoodies I've ever worn. Like it's literally so comfortable. I love this hoodie so much. So for now, let's just get this done. Let yourself unfold. Breathe in some love. Let yourself unfold. Breathe in some love. And let yourself unfold. Breathe in some love. Well, we are done with the three drawers. We have 1, 2, and 3. The third one is bigger than the other two. The initial construction is done. They're not perfect, but it's nothing that a little bit of sanding can't fix. So obviously these are gonna get a face for the front of the kitchen itself. So this isn't the finished look. That's checked off the list for today. That's gonna call it for the day here. I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. The next day, it's Saturday. I'm not gonna put the this drawer slides on these quite yet. Again, it's Saturday, so this video is up tomorrow, but next week it's supposed to be really nice. Really nice. We're supposed to have 3 days of about 60-degree weather with sun. That means that we're gonna get finally we're gonna get a good amount of work done out here. I'm actually gonna be able to be out here all day. I'm gonna be wanting to be out here all day. And yeah, so these will get set up next week 100%. They will fit though, so that's good. Look at that. So it'll be like that, and then this one will be raised up slightly. This one, the bottom one, is going to sit right where it's sitting. If you guys enjoyed this week's video, there's a lot to look forward to in the coming weeks, including the Before I Die clothing. As you guys can tell, I can't stop wearing it. Like honestly, like I'm not even just saying it. I've already washed everything a couple of times, so it's already been through the wash. I've already put it through some tests and whatnot, and I just can't stop wearing it. It's honestly like so comfortable. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a like. Say what's up in the comments. I'll say what's up back, and I'll catch you guys next week. Peace.
No more cutting short on Lucy Street.